We are Sales Tax and More, and we do a lot of work with dropshippers and other retailers. One of the more frequent questions that we get is, how do I get a resale certificate? The answer to that question, in most cases, you apply for a sales tax permit. While you're applying for the sales tax permit, you will either get a sales tax number that you can write yourself into the resale certificate that the state provides, or in some states like Florida, you actually get a pre-printed resale certificate. When you're registering for sales tax, you now have an obligation to collect and remit sales tax. You can't just go out and get a resale certificate in most states. In most states, you have to get registered to collect and remit the sales tax. Now, we say most states because states like Illinois, they actually do have what is called a resale registration. And if you don't have Nexus in Illinois, or you don't have any taxable sales, or you don't have a requirement to get registered to collect and remit sales tax, then you can get registered for this resale registration. That'll allow you to issue your vendors this certificate. They won't charge you tax, and you will not have to collect and remit tax either. You have to be careful because the application is very similar to the retail occupation tax, which is Illinois sales tax. So sometimes if you're not being careful, you may think that you're getting registered for the resale registration, this resale number, and you actually get a full-blown sales tax number. So that's something to look out for. We will say this: if you're drop shipping into a state and you do not have Nexus, and Nexus means you don't have any links or connections with the state that you're shipping into, there are actually 36 states where you can provide some sort of alternative documentation like a home state certificate. Each state is different. They don't all accept the home state certificates, but they may accept the delivery state certificate with either a home state number, or they may accept it with a no nexus statement. Pennsylvania will accept a no nexus statement on their resale certificate. New York and Texas will accept home state numbers. So, in 36 states, if you do not have Nexus, then those states may allow alternative documentation, and you will not have to get registered in order to prevent your vendor from charging you sales tax. Now, not all vendors are going to accept alternative documentation. Some of them may have a company policy that they don't do it, and some of them may not know that they're allowed to do it. We're often called in by retailer to talk to their vendors and let them know that according to these statutes, these regulations, rules, or guidelines, you can accept this alternative documentation and you are protected. You don't have to charge your customer, this retailer, the sales tax when they provide this alternate documentation. Sometimes we're called in by your vendors because there are 10 tough states out there where the only way that you can issue a resale certificate is if you actually are registered in that state, even when you don't have Nexus. And sometimes a lot of retailers just cannot believe this. They're thinking, hey, this is a resale sale. What do you mean? You have to charge me sales tax. Unfortunately, if a sale for resale is not properly documented, the state may not recognize it as a sale for resale. So that's why you have a lot of your vendors telling you they need you to get registered in certain states. Now, not all states, but there are 10 tough states out there that even if you don't have Nexus, if you want to avoid paying sales tax, you may have to get registered. If you have Nexus in a state, you almost always have to go the registration route. I hope this clears up a little bit for you. If you need any additional information, please reach out, and thanks for listening. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.